Hello, Mr. Dunlop. Our Year 9 students are choosing their subject option soon. Can you tell me a little bit about studying business, please?
Yes, of course. Business studies, brilliant subject. Really good if you want to learn about how to run your own business, or you're interested in how businesses work. We look at all different aspects of business studies. So some of it will be marketing, so how businesses are advertised and what's the process that goes through in order to promote things. Recruitment, so how do people get jobs? What is it that businesses are looking for when they are actually recruiting people into jobs? Business structures, so how are businesses organised and what are the sort of the good things and bad things about the different structures? Finance, so money, how do businesses manage their money? How do they actually work out if they're making a profit, or what can they do to be more profitable, which is what most businesses are trying to do. And influences on business, so how does the big wide world, how does that impact on businesses in a daily basis? Things like the war in Ukraine, or things like a change in government. How does that impact on everyday businesses? So we look at loads of different things, but it's all based on real businesses. Okay?
Thank you. What skills and knowledge are needed to do well in this subject?
In terms of skills and knowledge, it's a mixture of things. So you'll use some of the skills that you might have learned in English. So the assessment is a mixture of short answers and longer mark answers, so you'll need to be able to write at length, but of course as part of the course we would be teaching you those skills. And then obviously with finance, a lot of that's numeracy, so you might sort of work out how much profit a business has made, or you might be asked to work out how many products a business needs to sell in order to cover all of its costs. So there's a bit of English skills in there, a bit of numeracy skills in there. A big part of the course is evaluating the success of businesses, but it's all applied to real business scenarios. So we'll look at real businesses all the way throughout the course.
So what does a typical lesson involve?
So lessons in business are varied. Sometimes it might be independent work, sometimes it might be teacher-led, sometimes it's teamwork skills, and sometimes it might be looking at actually how, if we're going to look at marketing and advertising, then actually we're going to do a bit of that, and we're actually going to take a product and we're going to advertise it. We're going to see how we can approach that and how it works in a practical sense. So every lesson will be different. But I think the key message is that it's all based on real businesses and real skills that you can work with when you actually go to work in businesses.
And lastly, if a student does well in this subject, where can it take them in the future?
There's a few different routes. The first thing would be you could actually start your own business. I would hope that by the end of this course you would have enough skills and enough knowledge to be able to actually be enterprising yourself and start a business. At Kingsmeadow, you could move on to sixth form. So we have a level 3 course which carries on, and you can build on those skills that you've learned in GCSE Business to take that step further and stay with us at sixth form. You could also go off to college, of course, and do business courses at college, or you could look at apprenticeships. Business administration apprenticeships are one of the biggest opportunities out there for students who are looking at doing apprenticeships. So there's a range of different things, but you'll get lots of skills and opportunities to learn how to work in businesses yourself.
Thank you very much.
It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you.